Our work relationships, considering we spend a minimum of 8 hours of every day on the job. For us to be effective in our jobs, we have to deal with people, and we have to deal with them effectively to be successful in our work. It's one big circular package. The reward from good working relationships goes beyond the office, too. When we have good relationships at work, it affects the rest of our lives, from how much energy we have when we get home at night to the attitudes we bring home to our families. People with solid interpersonal skills know how to build effective relationships, and they know that EQ is more important than IQ. They know it's the currency that buys more reward in life than any gold coin or greenback ever produced. Epilogue. Who you know is important, but having a network of solid relationships is even more important. To paraphrase a popular advertisement, you need people. 2. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Assignment. Think about your own experiences with others. Do you recognize people with whom you have good, solid relationships that were developed because you discovered they really cared about you? Did that lead you to reciprocate? Do you have other weak relationships in which you don't sense that the other person really cares? In developing relationships, people first need to care about you. And in order to care about you, they often need to understand that you care about them. After all, relationships need to be reciprocal to be effective. We see this daily with students at a university where I teach. Students walk into the classroom wanting to have an academic learning relationship with the professor, but are often not sure whether the professor really cares about them or is just there to get the lecture in and go back to researching. The good professors find ways to communicate to students early on that they truly care about the students' successes. Those that do so find students engaging them before and after class, emailing them with thoughts and ideas, and doing more than the minimum in class to be successful. It makes for a superb learning environment where everyone benefits, even the professor. The professor benefits by having students engaged and involved, which is much better than having lumps sit in the classroom and merely listen. The students benefit by knowing that the professor is there to be a part of their learning process in a personal way, not just as a role or function. We've seen many professor-student relationships last years, even after college is done and the student is off to a profession. These students are often great advocates for the university and the programs the professor teaches. Epilogue. Important and effective relationships are built on a foundation of interest and concern for the other party. If you don't care about them, why should they care about you? 3. Social intelligence versus technical knowledge. Assignment. Using the description of social intelligence given here, rate yourself on each factor and assess how well you measure up. Then make a plan to address any shortcomings. Though we spend the vast majority of our lives developing our technical capabilities to make us attractive in the job market, few of us put specific focus on developing our people skills. But it is the people skills, also known as social intelligence, that determine our overall long-term success. After all, we don't work in a vacuum. We work with other people in a myriad of situations and circumstances. Think about it for a moment. Just about anyone can learn technical skills associated with his or her area of interest. Add practice to that knowledge, and you get technical proficiency. Technical skills require us to understand and implement concepts, theories, and tactical knowledge, such as how to work with a specific business or industrial machine. But these do not have opinions, experiences, values, emotions, the things that make working with people both difficult and rewarding. Although employers today certainly demand technical proficiency from their employees, they require so much more. They want people who can communicate, show leadership,